In this video, we're gonna talk about how to wrap up your fasting. Currently, I'm doing one 24-hour fast per week. On top of that, every second day, I eat my first meal around 2 p.m. And my protocol to finish the fasting is usually this. I do my workout at the end of the fast. So you might feel that you can't train at the end of your fast. And this is completely fine. You can train in the beginning of fast, at the end of fast, whatever suits you the best. I tend to train at the end of my fast, and in fact, I feel really good after 23 hours of fasting. And there's a lot of reasons for it. First of all, my digestive system has had a great break, so there's nothing going on, which gives me more energy. Growth hormone is increasing after 18 hours of fasting. I've also gone deeper into ketosis, which obviously improves the energy levels even further. And we know that at the end of the fast, our body is actually very sensitive to insulin. Just like after a workout, our bodies becomes very sensitive to insulin, which means that the first meal after your fast could have some carbs in it too. Because when we sensitive to insulin, the carbs and the glucose will go to the places where it's meant to go. In practical sense, this means you have two options to finish the fast. Option one is to have some carbs, even some simple sugars, which I'll show you in a second, and some protein with it too. And this is a great combination because like I said, we are insulin sensitive, and the insulin will push the sugars and the amino acids into the right place, for example, to the muscles. And option two is to do a fat and proteins with the first meal, like ketogenic meal. So this could be like eggs, this could be a salad with olive oil, avocados, with some turkey, beef mince, chicken, you name it. And here is the most important thing about this video and about the topic. You should not finish the fast with the combination of fats and the carbs. And this is where I see a lot of people go wrong, is they think that they've been fasting for 24 hours and then they think, all right, I can eat whatever I want. And they have a burger with some bread and with some chips and Coke and whatever. But they don't realize that the body is in a very insulin sensitive state. If you have carbs and the fats, your body will store a lot of that fats as a body fat. On top of that, if you have a massive meal after the fast, which have carbs and protein and fats, you just won't feel good. Your body is in a very clean state after the fast. Your digestive system has got a great break. So you want to look after it after the fast as well. A couple of extra points as well. Great way to finish the fast, I wish I had some now, is bone broth. Bone broth is really good for the digestive system. So it's good to give some bone broth, then have maybe an hour break and then have your actual meal. So today I'm finishing my fast with protein and carbs. Like I told you, I just had a pretty tough bodyweight workout outside, did 400 reps. And my body's in a very insulin sensitive state already with the fast, and then when I do the workout, so it increases the insulin sensitivity even further. I'm having a rice cake with some honey, so this is probably 30 grams of carbs, and I'm having a protein shake, around 30 grams of whey protein isolate, which also spikes the insulin, as we know, and then some carbs, and that's it. And then around an hour after this, I'm gonna have my actual proper meal. And you might think, wait a minute, didn't you say you're in ketosis? How can you eat honey and rice cakes? You might want to read about CKD, which means cycled ketogenic diet. Also TKD, which means targeted ketogenic diet. I'm having carbs around my workouts, plus 1 to 2 refeed days per week. That's because my body fat percentage is quite low. I'm very insulin sensitive as it is, so my body can take quite a bit of carbs even though I'm in ketosis. And believe it or not, I've been measuring my ketones, and if I have 30 grams, 40 grams around workout, it doesn't even throw me out of ketosis. Because the longer you've been in ketosis, the more keto adapted you are, the more you will build what we call metabolic flexibility, which at the end of the day is the goal, at least for me with my nutrition. Metabolic flexibility means that our body will use the energy source that is mostly available. If I have carbs, my body will use the carbs as an energy source. If I don't have carbs, my body will go quickly into ketosis and start producing ketone bodies and use the free fatty acids as well as the ketone bodies as an energy source. This is the ultimate, it's like the hybrid car, which uses the electricity as well as petrol as an energy source. I want to build my body to be a hybrid car, so I can use the carbs, I can use the fats, I can do fasting. It's flexible. That's what I'm trying to say. We want to make our bodies to be flexible for the circumstances, flexible for the surroundings, so that we are not stuck in one form of eating. We are not stuck with ketosis and we only need to eat ketosis because, believe it or not, at least in my life, there will be variables. I'm gonna go out, I'm having a party, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I don't want to be like super fanatic about it. I need to always be in ketosis. I want to have flexibility with my lifestyle too. And I want my body to accommodate that need. And time to time, it's great to eat carbs. I enjoy it. But for me, it's all about earning those carbs. I love the philosophy of earn your carbs. Like now, I've done fasting, I've done tough workout, so you feel that the carbs are earned. It works, it works. There you go, hope it helps. I've got a lot of questions about this topic, so that's why I wanted to do this video. To summarize, either carbs and protein or fats and protein, not the combination of carbs and fats. If you feel great, you can do workout at the end, increase the insulin sensitivity, and then have some carbs and protein. Perfect way to wrap up the fast. And then eat an hour, 2 hours after that. Bone broth may be the best way to finish up the fast. And lastly, we spoke about ketogenic diet, and you can still have carbs on keto when you cycle them in a smart way. Have it around your workouts, have a refeed days, keep your body running, build that metabolic flexibility, the hybrid carb like we spoke about. Have you done intermittent fasting? How often do you do it and how do you wrap up the fast? What is the first meal you have? Make a comment below, let's have a conversation about this and I will catch you in the next one. Lastly, if you are not subscribed already to my channels, I think you should do it right now and click the thumbs up button to this video and I would really appreciate it. Other than that, have an inspiring day, have an awesome day, live your life to the fullest and I will catch you in the next video. Ciao.